by elimination. Elimination. First step was get all four parts lined up. Well, what are your four parts?
Equal sign.
The X's are one part, the Y is one part, the equal sign is one part, and the four or the extra number is one part. Are they lined up? Let's see. No. Oh, yeah. So, do you want to change the top one to be in the same order as the bottom one, or the bottom one to be in the same order as the top one? It does not matter. What's that? Change the bottom? Okay, so how are you going to change the bottom to have it in the same order as the top? Up here, the X is on the right-hand side. So can we move the X over here? Absolutely. Gives me negative 3y is equal to negative 2x minus 8. Y equals X, the extra number. Are they lined up now? Rewrite them up here. Yes, 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 and yes. Okay. Step 2. Change one or both equations to make the X's or the Y's opposites. What does that mean? Well, what's the coefficient on Y here? 1. 1 and negative 3, are they opposites? No. 3 and negative 2, are they opposites? No. So which one do you want to make opposites? Your X's or your Y's? Which one? Sometimes one will be a little clearer than the other. I would say on this one, well, you could do either one. You want to get rid of your X's or get rid of your Y's? Okay, so what are you going to do then? This is positive 1, that's negative 3. I either got to change this to negative 1 or change the top one to positive 3. I gave you a hint. Don't ever go from a bigger number to a smaller number. How do you go from negative 3 to negative 1? You'd have to divide, and then you got fractions going on. Do you want that? No. What would be a better option? Can I change this into positive y or positive 3? How? Multiply the entire thing by 3. Make the entire equation 3 times bigger. That gives me 3y, 9x, and minus 6. Did you do anything with the bottom one? No, so we can just this would have been in step 2. Step 3. Add the equations. Now, why on earth did we want to do this? Because when we add them, what happens?
Eliminate.
Well, yeah, one of the either X or Y got eliminated. What's positive 3Y plus negative 3Y? Gone. Make sure you put in the 0. What's 9X minus 2X? 7X. Negative 4 or 6 minus A, that's negative 14, isn't it? Make a big ass note right here. X or Y must disappear. Doesn't die. I like your enthusiasm, but wow. That's the number one mistake when people do the elimination. They go right from here and they add them up. Y, 1Y and 3, negative 3Y is negative 2Y. 3 plus negative 2 is positive 1X minus 10. Does that help you? If you add them here, negative 2Y equals 1X minus 10. What is this? It's a brand new line that you created. You already got 2 lines. Do you want to add a third one? Does that make any sense? If X or Y does not disappear, you screwed it up. Sorry, but you gotta be honest, right? Now what? Doesn't that look like a pretty basic chapter 1 question again? Yeah, so solve it. What color? Oh, let's see, we can add 14 to both sides. 14 is equal to 7X. And then, yeah, divide by 7. 2 is equal to X, which is what we found earlier. So this would be then step, let's see, this would be step 4, yeah. Step 5 then would be, if we get the right answer, the complete answer. Find the missing variable again. Find the other one. And the same way, take this and plug it back, but always plug it back into one of your originals. Don't plug it into this, because if you screwed this up somehow, your answer will come out wrong. So just for the fun of it, let's plug it into, this would be step 5. 2 times X minus 3Y was negative 8. This is 2. 4 minus 3Y is negative 8. Subtract 4. Negative 3Y is equal to negative 12. And then divide by negative 3 again. Y equals 4. The same thing we found before. And then step 6 will be to check again. Do you notice the last 3 steps are the same for substitution as they are for elimination? One of the nice things about elimination, did we have a fraction? No fraction. For those of you who like it. I'm going to go back here for a minute to this point. What if you wanted to get rid of X instead of Y? Yes. Because you'll notice it says change one or both equations. Is 3 and negative 2 opposites? No. Does 2 go into 3? No, not without fraction. So what could you do? Yeah, what number does 2 and 3 both go into? 6. Oh, so what if I change this to positive 6X and negative 6x. Okay, what would you have to do to the top one to get to change this 3 to a 6? Have to make everything twice as big. This becomes 2x, or excuse me, 2y equals 6x minus 4. Change colors for the bottom. What would you do to negative 2 to make it negative 6? It's got to get 3 times bigger, doesn't it? Negative 9y equals negative 6x, minus 24. But then when you add negative 7y equals, do you notice? You eliminated x. Negative 28. Is that a problem? No. No worries, mate. You found 4, or found y instead of x. Does it matter which one you find first? No. And then you could go from there. Let's see. 4 is equal to 3x minus 2. 6 is equal to 3x. X is 2. So you can find either one. In fact, what I have some students do is that instead of doing the solving business, they'll change it and get rid of x, and then they'll change it and get rid of y. That works also. Don't care. The main thing here is what? Graphing is required. But with substitutional elimination, it's your choice. You can learn both if you wish. You can only pick one of them. On your homework, some of it's going to say solve by blank. If it says solve by graphing, you're going to have to put it on the graph for the homework. But if it says solve by substitution, all they give you is the answer box. How are they going to know which one you use? They're not. And since most of you are not going on to 107, I don't see a point in you learning both of these. Pick one that you can run with. Now, for those of you going on to 111, math in the real world, this comes back up near the end of the semester. And we don't have time to reteach the whole thing. So you check your schedules to see, are you taking 111? And if so, make sure you keep these notes somewhere handy. Okay. So far, okay? I know it's a lot. Why are you laughing? Now we got 2 complications.